She looks kind of creepy, but it's okay. Wife, did she find anything? Hurry up, what the hell? I'll wait on him because I don't want him to like trick or something and stumble upon this and then yeah. Tablet, knife. No ladder. Yet, Cassidy.
The mystery was never about who killed Kara, but
how
she died.
Right. This is the question though. Yo, that scared me. Awful.
There's no way.
Holy!
I wonder if they were part of the same group. Too early to say though. Dude, what a snake.
Dude!
Damn. She won the true battle.
The hell?
Really?
Bargain bin. She's latched onto that.
Very funny. Hell no!
Yo, see, we didn't warm up to him before. Good.
Hold on.
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting this. Oh shit!
I'm so glad he didn't say Among Us.
Shit.
Interesting.
Boy! What the? You...
What was that squeaky toy sound effect?
Eh?
Huh, a dummy.
Ow.
You're crazy!
I mean, go check.
It's the truth.
That would be too easy to debunk, so.
Are we ready?
Okay.
Dude, Damon, please.
I'll be damned.
For real? Say what? You see?
Dude, no!
That ain't it.
Huh?
Okay.
For real?
Okay. Interesting. Teacher's aid. Interesting. Wow. So it's a gag for now. The kidnappers. Really? Okay. I wonder that too, if it's just a representation. That makes you wonder why he took the body though. Thank you.
Not okay!
So he's prepping them then.
Back off.
Or she.
Brutal!
Fuck you! Holy...
Don't say that. What a joke.
Don't know about that.
What did you say?
Think about it this way.
Yeah, we said that earlier.
I'm talking. So... There's gotta be something. If I may ask.
Yeah, but why though?
That's not it.
Well, yeah. Well, yeah. Probably.
How grotesque.
Hmm. She looks kind of creepy. But it's okay. Wife. Yes.
Sure. You can do it.
Yeah, keep an eye on her.
Oh. Don't get close.
Hmm.
I don't know.
Stay calm.
Yeah. Okay. Let's start. Sure. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Very. Must have hated them. Okay. Is that a rabbit?
I just want to go home.
Same. Maybe it's from a past death game. Could be. Can I go in here? Wait, not yet.
Hi.
Damn.
I must take note of this.
Huh?
According to my notes,
Mm-hmm.
yes,
Interesting. Yeah. Maybe that's what this is. And we have amnesia.
Oh boy. Yeah. For real. You get me? I know. Huh?
Interesting. Yeah, he's different. Gotta keep an eye on him. It could either be a past death game or it's not real and he just wants them to take it serious, but too early to say. Rip. Okay. Is that an owl? Yeah. They're cool though. Okay. Okay, let's see. Yeah, you have to really be into this to make a mannequin that real over something like this. Clearly. What's this? An assault rifle. Did they use it? Yeah. Either she used it or... Don't know.
Huh?
No.
Oh, good.
Hey. Eh?
I see.
Rude. Maybe it's hers, right? I mean, I guess you would say how'd they get up close, but could have been a friend. Okay, good. Can we go in here, please? Hands. So she fought back. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Usually that's what that means. Okay. What else? Weird. Okay, yeah. That's sad. How do I go back? Okay, good. Dream team.
Hmm.
Wow. Damn. Right, right.
Check it out.
Right.
Dude, not cool.
Huh?
So hackneyed.
Seriously?
Pardon me.
I mean, it could be useful though. Well, it could jam a door. Yeah. I wonder, is there a prize for doing this? Weird. Maybe she could have been knocked out or poisoned first. Darn. Can I go back here yet? Okay. For the victim. Did she find anything?
Hmm.
Hurry up, what the hell? Oh, there we go. Okay. Next. Damn, what the fuck? They were all back here. Let's see what the smartass has to say. Kinda, yeah. Good question.
Sheesh.
Thank you.
Huh?
Makes sense.
Interesting. So, oh right, chemical burns. Damn. What the fuck?
Golly.
I like how they just jumped into this though, versus the mainline games. Definitely a switch.
Eh?
Hmm.
How should I put it?
That's a good point. Dude, Damon is so funny. What else? Okay, there we go. That's scary. Zap happy. The tree of ignorance.
Let's see.
The tutorial trial.
Come off the grass.
What?
Duh.
What?
Listen to me.
Just saying. Well put.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
Focus.
Yeah. She seems kind of perceptive. Not because of that, but because she followed the gremlin earlier.
Just follow me.
Okay.
We'll see. Damn, dude. What a waste. Oh, there she is. Interesting. Why would she be here?
It's simple.
She is the youngest, though. It's okay.
Check it out.
The awareness.
Oi, you.
Dude. You know, I kind of get that feeling, though. Right? If I was in that scenario. I think it's because the dummy kind of still seems like a project, even if it doesn't explain the kidnapping though, but yeah.
Come off the grass. Am I hearing you right?
I mean, they don't know each other, so it's not fair to just assume that everyone should just be open.
Really?
If no one
Someone else is gonna say it.
Sure. Well, unless someone else saw him fall out. Well, he can fake it too.
I've got something to say.
Yeah, but none of you are normal.
Ugh.
Hold your horses.
Any clue?
What about the giant door? Dude, you can see it. Okay, let's see. Talk to everyone.
Come again?
For your information.
Sure.
No.
No.
Eh?
Yeah.
Never mind.
I see. Maybe she's a performer. I don't think she's being literal. Well, unless she's evil or something.
Damn. I see.
Normally, I wouldn't think she's a killer, per se, but I don't know. They could still make that decision. You can do a lot with her talent, obviously.
Oh.
You can't hold people kidnapped, so I mean, I'll wait on him because I don't want him to like trick or something and stumble upon this and then yeah.
Interesting indeed.
Please. Well, duh. So what though? Like, I think she's too focused on that. Like, everyone's suspicious of her a little, but she acts like we're all friends and we all owe each other an explanation. They're more suited to be antagonists, whether she's a killer or not. Because they have a, like, cover-up. They might all just say that, but I want to check anyway. Real.
Man. This sucks.
Yeah, these two are always together.
Hey, hey. Put a smile on that face.
Appreciate it though. His design is so sick. Like, it's straightforward, but it's dope. That could mean he's just lazy or he knows something. Right, so he knows this is pointless. He definitely knows something about the main character, though.
Weird. Let me think. Yeah.
Hey, hey. Yep.
Sheesh.
Aye.
Okay, so this, right? Okay, so then there's a switch. So do we press the head?
What you doing?
One is missing.
Huh?
You alright?
Look.
But...
I'm talking.
Wait.
Yes, it is.
What about...
Sounds easy.
Whatever.
Oi!
Oh, okay.
Nice.
I was about to say, I didn't feel like going back out to the garden.
Leave it to me.
Soybean!
Yeah, probably.
Fail.
Golly!
Oh, shit!
That's a cool animation.
Yo!
Whoa.
Dope. Sentience, intuition, understanding.
Game over, man! Game over!
That's funny.
What about... ... question mark?
Yep.
If I may ask.
Duh. Elementary, my dear.
Sure.
The first time we'll have all the students. Well, might be missing one, but yeah. I don't think so, though. Oh, Eva has white hair. Can't wait to see this.
over. Back off.
Miss.
They're lucky he's being nice about the whole zap thing. Because anyone that can do all this, you know, can do anything. Cassidy. Wolfgang's expression. Yeah, sure. Rad. Did it work? Okay. View trinket. Wait, let me see. Okay, we're good. Tablet, knife. No ladder. Yet, Cassidy. Okay, we're good.
Let's begin with a brief explanation of the class trial.
Hmm.
The objective here is simple. Explain how the murder took place. Using evidence you gathered during the investigation, you will argue what you believe happened to the victim.
Interested in seeing how this contributes to the overall game. Can't be just a tutorial. I get it works as a marketing ploy without progressing the story too quickly before they got to chapter 1. But still.
Should you all agree on the right answer, you will be free to leave this place. Should you all agree on the wrong answer, well, you'll find out. That's all there is to it. Have fun, everybody.
Somebody, get me out of here.
Interesting.
If this is something we must discuss, I know a good place to start.
Get me out of here, 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 get me out of here! Somebody get me out of here!
Figures.
What happened to her?
Oh, shit!
Deserved.
Fried her brain!
Anyway.
Calm down, it's only a shock. She won't suffer any permanent side effects. If I wanted to see the brain dead bicker, I'd just turn on the telly.
Based.
On that note, please.
Carry on.
As you were saying, Wolfgang?
Right. The way I see it, the objective of this
By the way, can I get like a seat with this thing?
I'm just gonna be an onlooker.
It's only fair.
You're seriously not going to contribute?
What am I even supposed to do?
Put your detective hat on, buddy. We're here to solve a mystery.
Yeah. Who murdered that dummy chick, right?
Not who murdered her, how they murdered her.
Did that tablet not explain it?
It listed her wounds, yes, but it didn't explain how they were inflicted.
One thing cool about this is that we can see all the students take part in a trial, even if someone dies later. Unlike Danganronpa, the official work.
Probably because it's so obvious.
But, Miss Amber, you didn't even read the tablet.
And I don't have to.
Would you look at that? A debate's already underway.
He's actually interesting. I actually expect more from his character. Like, he came off as very goofy, but I don't think that's the case. Got it.
The mystery was never about who killed Kara, but
How?
she died.
Right.
Is that true? Objection! It's obvious what the murder weapon was.
I didn't get a good look at the crime scene, but the body was pretty bloody.
And what could have spilt that blood? Besides that big, scary gun!
Ah, that's right. There was a gun.
Mm-hmm.
You hear that, lawyer man? She agrees.
What do I press again? Right click.
The mystery was never about who killed Kara, but how she died.
Is that true? Objection! It's obvious what the murder weapon was.
I didn't get a good look at the crime scene, but the body was pretty bloody.
Mm-hmm.
And what could have spilt that blood? Besides that big, scary gun!
Ah, that's right. There was a gun.
You hear that, lawyer man?
How do I...
She agrees.
Okay.
Scary gun!
No, that's wrong!
Dude. Gave me a heart attack.
Can you stop butting in? You barely investigated the crime scene to begin with.
Damn.
Whoa, what? I searched that place from top to bottom.
Sure.
Alright, then tell me, how was a fully loaded assault rifle used as the murder weapon?
That's easy. It wasn't. Obviously, the shooter reloaded their gun to full capacity. Any smart shooter could tell you that. Right, Desmond?
Why are you bringing me into this?
Except, the victim suffered multiple stab wounds to the torso. If the gun was fired, not only should the body have had bullet wounds, but there would be shell casings from the fired bullets. We saw neither at the crime scene.
Yeah, common sense.
If the gun didn't do that, chicken, what was the actual murder weapon?
Really? The knife. For now.
I got it. The bloody knife. It's just so blatantly obvious. It was literally right next to the victim's body.
Why so Cam's razor gotta ruin everything?
Interesting. Both the knife and the rifle were present at the crime scene, but only the knife was used.
Kind of weird choosing the inferior weapon.
Yeah.
Nothing beats the sting of a sharpened blade.
If the killer didn't use the rifle, why was it at the crime scene?
Maybe it came from inside the closet.
Don't see why you'd be storing a gun in a janitor's closet.
Man, I don't know. What if it's not even related to the murder?
Of course it's related. It's covered in blood.
Oh no. Everyone's starting to yell.
Say something. This is the question, though.
To reiterate, both the rifle and the knife were next to the victim's body.
Right.
Yet they opted for the knife. Odd choice.
I bet that
How do I
gun
slow
didn't
down?
even work. These days, it's all about aesthetics or
Okay.
effectiveness.
That's like your opinion, lady.
If the gun was
Facts.
broken, then the killer would have no reason to bring it with them. And yet, they did.
Watch it be for the aesthetic.
Right.
To
Right.
reiterate,
Okay.
Both the rifle and the knife were next to the victim's body.
Yet they opted for the
How do I
knife.
speed up? She's still passed out.
Odd choice.
I bet that gun didn't even work. These days, it's all about aesthetics over effectiveness.
But how do I?
That's like your opinion, lady.
If the gun was broken, then
No, that's wrong!
How do I speed up again? We're good for now, though. And listen to the music.
Stop that thought right there. If we keep assuming the killer had the gun, we'll end up running in circles.
what? You think the killer was unarmed?
No, they were definitely armed. With the knife. The reason they didn't use a gun is probably because they never had it to begin with.
But then, who did?
Easy. The victim.
Whoa, the dummy had the gun?
If it wasn't the killer, it has to be her. She must have brought it to the closet. She was probably carrying it before the murder, but dropped it when the killer attacked her.
Oh, I guess that makes some sense.
Complete sense.
I wouldn't
Yep.
be so sure about that.
Well,
Aren't you overlooking something?
Huh?
there's definitely something else to it, though, was what I was gonna say.
The victim was stabbed from the front, meaning she could have seen the killer coming, correct?
Yeah, that's the only thing is that. That's why I thought that maybe it was a friend. But we'll see.
If so, why didn't she shoot them?
A stealth attack! I bet the killer memorized her AI movement.
No, she knew them.
That girl must have
Then
been
again,
so
maybe they
before she
hid in
had
the
chance
closet.
to defend herself.
That's not technically true.
Eh?
There's evidence of a struggle between the victim and the killer.
Yeah.
This is it. We found dry blood under the victim's fingernails, which implies she was clawing at her attacker. Of course, no explanation is definitive without photo proof of the killer, but I'm confident this is what happened.
Why would you resort to scratching when you're carrying a gun?
They knocked it out of her hand, probably.
Did something get in the way of her using it?
Wonder if that killer stole it from her.
She should have seen or heard him coming from the hallway at the very least.
Why do you think she was in the hallway?
That's where the fight happened, right?
I think you're getting ahead of yourself. How
Yeah.
can you be sure the fight happened there?
Maybe the fight started in the hallway, and after it ended, her body was dragged into the closet.
If that happened, shouldn't there have been streaks of blood on the floor or in the hallway?
Drag marks. Can't say I saw any.
It was merely a jest. No need to take it so seriously.
Instead of dragging the victim, what if the killer carried her?
But there's no sign of that, though, blood-wise.
Don't know why they would want to do that, but it would explain the lack of drag marks.
But then, wouldn't the killer have been covered in...
Blood. Aye. It should have gotten everywhere.
Right.
Those wounds were brutal. A few inches deep, I reckon. Carrying her would have done nothing to stop the blood flow.
Good point.
She was obviously killed in the closet. That's where the blood was.
Yes, you're right. I'm sorry for derailing the conversation.
Well, no.
Moving on. That fight. The victim had the gun, but she was overpowered?
If she wanted to, she could have just... You know...
What?
It doesn't make much sense, does it?
I guess he's just repeating shoot him, the killer, but... Or them, for now. I don't know. right. Okay. Let's see.
That slimy killer pulled a fast one and knocked the gun out of her hand.
By the sounds of it, those two did have a crazy tussle.
Wait, maybe the bucket hit them in the head?
So why didn't she shoot?
It incapacitated her.
I bet that girl didn't even see them coming.
Maybe she thought the killer was her friend? I know
Sure.
I wouldn't hurt a friend.
It could go either way.
She tried clawing their eyes out.
That depends though. If she actually thought she'd die, she can't fight back. So I disagree with him, but I think it's
That slimy killer pulled a
bucket.
fast one and knocked the gun out of her.
That's right. The killer lunged at her and pushed the gun out of her hands.
Okay. So that's a fact to him then.
This sounds risky. What if she saw them and unloaded a bunch of bullets?
That slimy killer pulled a fast one and knocked the gun out of her hand.
By the sounds of it, those two did have a crazy tussle.
But she still carried a gun.
So why didn't she shoot?
I bet that girl didn't even see them come.
Damn.
Appreciate the support.
Wait, I repeated that. Damn it.
That
Crap.
slimy killer pulled a fast one and knocked the gun out of her hand.
By the sounds of it, those two did have a crazy
I
tussle.
should read this again.
But she still carried a gun.
So why didn't she shoot?
28. Chemical burns. Right, so I think it is the bucket. It's just about when I enter the bullet. Her eyes, too. That's so fucked up, dude.
I bet that girl didn't even see them coming.
Maybe she thought the killer was her friend? I know I wouldn't hurt a friend.
She tried clawing their eyes out.
That slimy killer pulled a fast one and knocked the gun out of her hand.
By the sounds of it, those two did have a crazy tussle.
Right, right.
She still carried a gun.
So why didn't she shoot?
I bet that girl didn't even see them come.
Okay.
I got it.
Okay, good.
John actually has a point. The victim probably couldn't see what was going on.
Yeah,
According to the tablet,
chemicals.
she suffered chemical burns to the face and eyes. That sort of injury would have effectively blinded her. Also, inside the janitor's closet, there was a large empty bottle of bleach. That's probably the chemical that caused the burns.
That's so fucked up, dude. How do you do that to someone?
Blinded? With bleach? That's horrible.
Yeah, rip.
All that pain, yet she still managed to fight back.
She sure put up a struggle. Without a gun, I guess the next best thing was her hands.
So the killer was definitely the one who blinded her.
Then they tortured her?
Indeed.
Wow.
Knowing she had a gun, he blinded her to make her less dangerous. Then, when he pinned her against the door and stabbed her, she tried to retaliate.
Until eventually dying from her wounds.
Jeez, this is brutal. Couldn't they have toned down the violence?
The past is in the past, and we can't change that. All we can do is solve her untimely death, eh?
I mean, by the sounds of it, we've already figured it out, right?
No.
No. Not yet.
Seriously?
But we've already discussed so much!
Tired, eh?
We know she was armed. We know she was blinded. We figured out how she died. How is this not a closed case?
Please understand, I'm proud of everyone's hard work so far. Because of you, we're one step closer to bringing the victim justice.
This was never about the dummy.
However, we should think of this case like an equation. Knowing how it works is only half the struggle. Now we need to figure out why.
As in, the motive?
That's a bit tricky to figure out.
You're on the right track.
You speak like we have any information on the killer. The man's a stock image. He doesn't even have a name.
Yeah, that. There might be some info, but definitely we are limited.
What are we supposed to ascertain from that? That he's a non-character?
Not every answer will be written down for you. Sometimes actions speak louder than...
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Hold the phone!
Grace?
Whoa, what? Since when was Grace back to normal?
Oh no.
Right now, Soybean. Watching you guys try to solve this mystery has been like watching a dumpster catch on fire. I guess all that smoke must have clouded your vision, 'cause there's a big-ass elephant in this room.
She's saying that, but whatever.
An elephant in the room?
That's giving us too much credit.
So the killer incapacitated that girl. She had a gun, it makes total sense. Problem is, you've yet to explain how he used the bleach.
The bucket.
I sort of assumed he spilled it on the victim.
Right. He just tipped the bottle over her.
What?
That bottle is where the bleach came from, sure. But I doubt the bottle itself was involved in the murder.
And that would explain what the ladder was for.
When we found it, it was neatly ordered on a shelf near the back of the closet. The gun and knife were just thrown on the floor. So it's weird this weapon was handled so differently.
Do you think the killer just poured the contents of that bottle into something else?
Yes.
Sure, before the actual murder took place, I'd say.
And what is this something else? Go on, explain it before this dumpster turns molten.
Relax. She's been AFK, now she's talking. We have to at least get somewhere. Right? His expression.
Well, if the original bottle's been emptied,
Bucket.
where'd the bleach go?
Into another
Fuck.
What about a container?
Wrong button. No.
What about a container?
I got it.
There.
She's correct. The killer put the chemicals in a bucket. Or, more specifically, the same bucket we found at the crime scene. After all, it reeked of bleach.
Damn it. I knew they would help Cassidy.
If the killer didn't use it to transport bleach, what else did they use it for? Personal cleaning? I doubt it.
Yo, that makes sense.
A broken clock is right twice a day.
Okay, cool. So, how'd the killer use that bucket to spill bleach in the victim's eyes?
It would be a fairly heavy bucket, so it's unlikely he threw it on her.
She'd shoot him before he even had the chance. Use your brain, mate.
Of course, my apologies.
What? How do I cancel open menu? He said that though. I thought so. What is she?
Even if he did manage to splash her, the girl should have sustained intense facial burns. However, aside from her eyes, her face was relatively untouched.
Well, if you check the tablet, it said she had burns to the scalp, too.
burns to the scalp. How does that work? Unless those chemicals came from above?
Did the killer somehow suspend the bucket in the air?
I'm waiting for them.
Maybe there was a mechanism that made it tip over when someone entered the room.
Where's this bucket supposed to be again?
Above.
The door.
Which, well, could mean anything.
Was the killer hiding above the door frame?
There's no way they were up there. There's nothing for them to sit or hold on to. Not to mention, they couldn't have stabbed her from up there.
And if there's no place for the killer to sit, then there's no place for the bucket to sit.
What? That's not true.
Unless you take into account the size difference.
Eh?
The space above the entrance might not be able to support a
Almost
person,
skipped him.
but it could still support something as small as a bucket.
And that thing supporting the bucket?
I got it.
Yeah.
I don't know how we overlooked this, but I've got it. The killer just balanced the bucket on the door.
Yeah, I don't know either.
Like in those water bucket pranks people film?
Exactly. When the victim came into the room, she pushed open the door and caused the bucket to fall on her. This would make it so she couldn't shoot back or even get a chance to see her assailant. When the bucket hit the ground, it probably rolled away. That'd explain why we found it a couple feet from the victim.
That is a possibility, yes.
It sounds like the best conclusion.
There's just one problem. How was the killer able to reach that high? Unless they were abnormally tall, it'd be difficult to place something on top of that door.
Were they not paying attention?
Well, let's use that as our next point of discussion. How did the killer set up this trap?
This is it. There was a stepladder hiding behind the closet door. The killer probably used that. After climbing it, they could position the bucket right on top of the door.
Figures.
My precious stepladder? You think the bad guy used my super duper obvious stepladder?
Match point. Occam's razor.
Yes, it appears our killer didn't care much for subtlety. No matter how obvious it seems, it's the only answer that makes sense.
It was the only knickknack of its kind, too. If there's something else that killer could have used, it's escaping me.
I see. It makes sense with what we've got so far. But I'm not done yet. I still have one last question for you apes.
She's trying to act as if like she... whatever.
Please just leave us alone. Oh, I'm so tired.
Same. +1.
Hey, don't be like that. Grace may be loud, but her questions have really helped our discussion.
Yes and no. We were just about to talk about the next step anyway, so she helped, but plus we have a lawyer, and some of them even saw the bucket. I mean, I guess she helped speed it up, but I mean, we took a break for like, what, 5 seconds?
Anyway, what was the killer doing when that bucket poured onto the girl's head?
He obviously didn't just stand there and observe.
Okay, this is a good question, so I give her credit for that.
I got it.
Yeah.
I've got it. The killer was hiding in the back of the closet. If he was pressed up against the furthest shelf and facing the entrance, there'd be a diagonal path between him and his victim. I say diagonal because that's the only way you can make a direct charge forward. Also, when the victim entered the room, she would have been standing with her back to the hallway, right outside the killer's range.
Alright.
That's why the stab wounds were only made to her chest.
recreating the crime scene we found. Great job, guys! We're actually doing this!
That was the last mystery, right? We must have put everything together now.
No.
Even if it's all fake,
Well,
I feel really bad for this victim.
I feel like there's something else.
It's an ugly sight, but she's no victim.
Huh?
Well, technically she is, but let's be real. The girl was carrying a gun.
Yeah.
She probably provoked the killer, and they killed her in self-defense. It's a clear-cut case of the hunter becoming the hunted, no?
I disagree, because she had 28 stab wounds. On top of that, they could have been, she could have been carrying it for self-protection.
That's no excuse.
What?
There's no justifying murder. Killing a woman is the worst thing a man could do.
You're emanating a sizable amount of emotional tension. Are you okay?
There's no excuse. There never was an excuse. 28 stab wounds! No girl, no person should ever suffer Kara's fate.
Wait, who's Kara?
It was the victim's name! Didn't anyone read the tablet?
I agree with you, dude. But you don't have to shout out your point.
Oi, what's all this about? We figured out the case. Stop trying to drag it on.
No. We're not finished here.
Huh?
There's no murder without a proper motive. We need to discuss why Kara died.
I am not going this far for a fictional murder case. We aren't looking for a murderer, we're looking for answers. Which we—
Do you turn in a half-finished exam, Winona? An essay without its conclusion?
Let me see.
I am not going this far for a fictional murder case. We aren't looking for a murderer, we're looking for answers. Which we have.
Well, not all of them, but okay.
This isn't about efficiency, this is about being right. Or do you, a supposed entrepreneur, not value integrity?
What the hell?
Let's just talk about the motive. There's no harm in doing that, right?
Well, what was the motive? Was the killer fighting for their life? Or were they going out of their way to murder?
Maybe the gun freaked him out. If I was in the killer's shoes, I'd definitely be nervous.
Good.
Thing is, while acting out of self-defense is possible, since when does it look like this?
Given the severity, I'd liken it to a crime of passion.
Something done on impulse?
What if they were frightened? A spooky thing might have set them off big time.
That's wrong. There's no way this was done in self-defense. No matter what excuse the killer uses, it doesn't change the fact they have blood on their hands.
Yo, bud, you seem a little pressed.
Silence! I won't allow this!
Or else what? Okay, let me see. Pathos mechanic? Okay. Yo, real quick. How can she say that? What the hell? Okay.
To kill Kara so easily and without restraint. There is no way to justify this.
Take a chill pill, man.
You expect me to stay calm? This was the sadistic killing of one of humanity's brightest.
We shouldn't make a lot of assumptions about the killer's morals. This could have been self-defense.
You don't even know the damn killer. Just the crime scene they left behind.
This killer, dead
Crime
or
scene.
alive, deserves to be brought to justice!
But how can we do that? There's no reason to trust you if you have no proof.
So says the ultimate liar.
Right, exactly. Justified. It can't be.
To kill Kara so easily and without restraint. There is no way to justify this.
Take a chill pill, man.
Wait, how do I grab the, Wait, no.
Got it.
Oh, okay.
The violence in this murder was excessive and intentional. The killer stabbed the victim 28 times.
Well, yeah. I thought they wanted me to...
Even when the victim
Maybe
started
not
clawing at
yet.
their neck, the killer persisted. They wanted to inflict as much damage as possible. That's clearly sadistic.
Yeah, because they were blind. So, why keep going if you're innocent?
I understand that, but shouldn't we consider the killer's point of view?
Huh?
The victim was carrying a gun at the time of the murder. It's possible they were also trying to kill someone.
When the mind is clouded by fear, the body makes rash decisions.
Right, the killer was definitely excessive with the stabbing, but they could have been overwhelmed with emotion. In fact, the trap doesn't even work unless someone from the outside opens the door. The killer might have actually been protecting themselves.
I disagree.
Huh?
Well, yeah, that. I can't remember. They didn't know that, though.
I got it. The killer needed a lot of time to set up the trap. They had to fill the bucket with bleach, move the ladder, climb up the ladder. That's not even mentioning the time it would take to figure out this plan. Most people don't come up with ideas like this on the spot.
Making the plan is sadistic enough, but actually executing it, you'd need to be a real psychopath.
If the victim was actively hunting them, the killer couldn't possibly have had the time to formulate this trap and then set it up, especially if they were scared. No, they clearly had ample time to do this. The victim might not even have been hunting them. The killer could have lured them to the closet by making noise, and then killed her brutally. This was a brutal, savage crime. Wolfgang might be right to be so passionate.
I suppose I can't dispute that.
Hey, Eva's alright.
Does this mean we're done here? Hey! We're disembodied voice! We've figured out your stupid case! Now let us leave!
Is it done?
Oh, you're finally done. In all honesty, I stopped paying attention a long time ago.
What? We only went through this case because of you.
Silly me, I have a short attention span.
That, and they must have done something that made him not be interested.
So, just for my own benefit, why don't you summarize the information you've learned? It'll be good practice.
Fine. I'll do as you ask. I'll present the truth.
We'll present the truth together. Let's dig into it.
I see. Okay. Gotcha. Oh, that's useful. Got it. Thank you. Okay. Okay, and okay, how do I turn the pages? Oopsie. Wait, how do I get the... Okay, there we go. And one more.
I got it.
Okay, we're good.
The victim was Kara Koshkinen, the ultimate teacher's aide. Right before her death, she was wandering around the academy carrying a large assault rifle. That was probably when our unnamed killer, who was armed with a knife, spotted her.
And decided to put her to eternal rest. He slid inside that little janitor's closet, where he began hatching a deadly scheme.
Aye, they needed a way to surprise the victim, who was better armed. The killer grabbed a bottle of bleach from the closet and poured its contents into a bucket.
That's because they wanted to blind Kara by splashing the bleach in her eyes.
Sneaky little bastard.
That is so messed up.
They would need to set a trap and catch the victim by surprise. The killer moved a stepladder behind the closet door and climbed up it to reach the door frame. There, they carefully placed the bucket.
That way, when the victim opened the door, the bucket would empty its contents all over her.
After completing this setup, the killer retreated to the far end of the janitor's closet and waited for the victim's arrival. The killer could have made noise to attract the victim's attention. Either way, the victim tried to open the door.
I wonder, did they... Well, they clearly prepared themselves for her, but what if someone else entered? Let me see something. Okay, he said that. I was curious.
And, the bleach splashed all over her. Her scalp, face, and eyes were severely burned.
Yowz!
The killer leapt from his hiding place and began viciously attacking Kara. In his fit of rage and cruelty, he stabbed her from the front 28 times.
While being stabbed, the victim tried to fight back by clawing at the killer. This left the dried blood under her fingernails. However, it didn't deter the killer, and the victim eventually died.
At present, we don't have enough information to reveal the killer's true identity, but their actions haven't been forgotten. That is the truth behind this case. Well, are you satisfied?
A measly 3 acts. Poor Horace would be beside himself.
Who the hell is...
No one cares! We've done your end of the bargain. Now let us out already!
That is what I promised, isn't it?
Yeah, I figured.
I'll let you leave this room. But before I do, may I be frank with you all for a second? This entire time I've been hiding behind a speaker, afraid to show my face. My heart tells me you'll react cruelly to it. However, my head, it raises a compelling argument. Who cares what others think? Shouldn't I get to have a little fun once in a while? Yes. Let's do away with these silly boundaries already. It's time we meet face to face.
What was that all about?
Everybody, look over there!
It's, well, unique of them to do that. Kinda like Zero Time Dilemma.
Toss away those pickaxes, peasants! The walls have finally crumbled!
He said that Horace would be beside himself. Who is that? This is cool though, that they come out now. It doesn't mean we're all innocent though. One of us could still be his accomplice or something.
What will you do now that you've reached the other side? Will you treasure this new land? Serve it? Or will you set it ablaze? Well, peasants, have you made your choice?
Yo, what the fuck is going on?
Are you the speaker guy?
Speaker guy? No. You don't address your superiors like that. Within the halls of this academy, you'll refer to me by one name, and one name only. His Highness, the great and powerful Tozu, host of the Killing Game! Well done.
That static is dope.
Hey.
The show must go on. Why the long face? My blood is rushing!
Come on.
But then...
What?
Rubbish.
Yeah. I figured.
You... Not okay!
Dude!
Pathetic.
Please don't. I just want to go home.
There's no need to worry. Let's see. Nonsense.
Hey!
Indeed. I would never.
I see. How interesting.
What if one of them did kill her?
Pathetic. Plot twist! Such a spoil sport.
Get out.
Plot twist!
So, is there anything new here as far as rules go compared to Danganronpa? I mean, the game is unique, but I'm just checking. Maybe he'll add something, probably later.
Such disrespect. Mm-hmm.
No shot.
Well done. The show must go on. I have an appetite for destruction.
The captain?
I've said it a million times, you mangy fucking mutt! I want nothing to do with this stupid game!
Ow, 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 ow! Stop it!
Yo, if she just broke his neck.
Since you've made it clear you won't listen to reason,
Well, she'd die for sure though, after.
I'll just make sure you have no arms to kill with!
Do you even listen to when I talk? I'm not the one doing the killing. It's you lot who are...
No.
Hey! Stop already! There's a...
I wonder if she's an ultimate too. Like the ultimate sniper, or maybe someone in the military.
You.
It would make sense though, to be able to go against them. Because what if they were someone very fast or something? Like him.
For real?
You think?
Pardon me. In any case, no matter. We will not succumb!
Ugh. Don't test me.
Don't get it mixed up.
That name. He's a lawyer. That's funny. Cool though. Hmm? Nah, I get it. It's just kind of ignorant.
My.
But
Aye.
No.
Ah.
It's the truth.
What a joke.
perfect.
Look. Can't you see?
I don't think Eva's bad. Too much of a target on her back. They'll probably make some type of tragic story out of it.
That's enough.
Please.
No!
I know.
Don't say that!
That's not it.
Hold on.
That's wrong.
You've got to be kidding me.
No.
That was very...
That's a big thing for strangers to digest who have titles like that. So this isn't gonna end well for him.
Yeah.
Really?
Shrimp?
Not good enough.
The hell?
Isn't this lovely?
Mm-hmm.
Get lost.
Good evening.
Hey.
I actually love that because my favorite manga, Tomodachi Game, has arcs where the characters don't know if they can trust the protagonist. It's cool though that they made him have good intent, but it was misunderstood. That's definitely very different. I'll be quiet so we can watch whatever this is. Dang. Ring light. It's cool they all kind of have execution faces, like from Danganronpa. Okay, chapter 0. That was pretty fun. The trial kind of came how I expected it would in terms of the truth bullets, but yeah, can't wait for one though. I'm sure it'll be more of a challenge. Nice. What I was saying with Eva was that they'll probably do something like she couldn't stop lying or something after something happened, or a series of events. Because sometimes in games like this, there's a character who has a talent that is very scary, but they aren't actually that bad. And it creates a dynamic for the reader or player because you are afraid of what happens to them. The whole burn the witch thing. Very, very cool. They don't have to necessarily do that, but it is a angle. Yeah. Also, I made a thread on Twitter. I doubt the developer saw it, but I went into about why I love characters like Damon, because for one, I feel like they are more direct without needing character development to get there, which makes me feel like I can say the things I want to say, as I am very direct, and that adds a extra layer of risk versus characters who are too passive in the beginning, tend to not offend anyone unless they just don't speak up enough or something like that. That's one of the reasons I like the game Little Goody Two Shoes, because Elise is kind of a hothead and a little arrogant, so you can ultimately get killed sometimes because of her mouth, even if you didn't mean for something to be that rude when you made a decision. But they don't lie about her options either. It's just you have to keep in mind the character's personality when you make a decision. That layer of what the fuck are you doing adds a unique suspense I appreciate, so thank you for that. But yeah, I know why characters like Nagi are safe, because they're easy to self-insert, blah blah blah, don't offend too many people, showcase confidence growth, and all that. Nagi's dope. I just like this type, you know, sometimes more. Anyway, that's it. I've now taken Grace's title as biggest yapper, so part 1 coming next. Yeah, bye bye.